Gazbot. I'm here at Finch, and this chair is pretty nice. Yeah. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Huh?
Cut means stop.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Gazbot. I'm going for a walk for the first time in a while. I want to say a month. That might not be accurate. So I don't have a big theme or subject or whatever today. This is me just basically saying I feel like I'm getting on top of life and art, which is to say I've been very productive and very prolific. I've been doing tons of Ultraman sketch cards, both for the company that I work for, our Parks Cards, and for some commissions. And I have done some other private commissions, almost all of which have been on theme of being Power Rangers or Kaiju or comic books or something in the fields that I want to pursue and you know, work in. A couple random one-offs like a coffee label and things like that. But I haven't had much time to work on the Horror A4. I had my Kaiju Brooklyn trip. I've kind of mostly recovered from that. I want to do a video chronicling the that trip. I mean, I kind of did the, hey, here's my trip, but I want to do one talking about the money and that kind of stuff. Spoilers, I lost money for the second time in a row at that show, but I still like it. So the heart wants what the money don't. But yeah, I've mostly caught up. Tech Advisor Azuki has been working overtime, which means I've been watching the kid overtime, and the kid has been on summer break. So I've had less time than ever. And so I've been getting a fair amount done with way less time and rest than I normally have. And I've been very consistent doing Kaijun and things like that. And some of the Kaijuns resulted in a commission or might turn into a print later, in addition to just, you know, social media and you know, keeping my pencil moving, as it were. So I'm coming out of a dark period, but this is the lightest dark period I've had in years. So I'm feeling very, very good about that. And I'm literally finishing up one commission now. I just got to finish the color run, and it's a comic commission, so awesome, because one of my goals this year is to do twice as much comic work as I did last year. And then the main thing I'll be working on, again, I have 2 more days of Kaiju, will be the Horror A4 with whatever time I have. I'll still be trying to do little daily sketches, daily posts on TikTok and here and everywhere. But yeah, I also might have just picked up another commission, but again, for some Kaiju work, things that, you know, I'm taking. I've been offered a few other commissions, and it's tough because I've talked about this before. Turning down money, turning down artwork is never something I want to do, but it's something that I have to learn to do more, and I've gotten better at it. But where I fail is if it's a repeat client or someone I know. If it's a random person I've never talked to and they're like, can you draw my dog? I'm like, no, sorry, not right now. But if it's someone I've worked for before or a friend, or it's a little harder. And so I'm running into a few of those. But overall, things are good. And yeah, I'm finishing up my last commission, which theoretically I have like 2 hours of coloring to do, but I don't know, I've been having a hard time focusing on it. And then, yeah, the horror A4. Sorry, not Kaiju Brooklyn. San Francisco G-Fest, which I've gone, it's the 3rd year I was there the first 2 years, and I've done a lot of their events before they became this. And I wanted to go, but it's always happened in September around my kid's birthday. This year it's literally on my kid's birthday, so there's just no way I can do it. But I was talking to them about, they always do giveaways and stuff, and I was talking to them about maybe sending some prints. And I realized I have a whole bunch of prints that I've discontinued that I've been giving away. I'm like, I could just send them a box of those prints, get it all done, make some people happy, clear out some space in my office. But, what? No, get out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing? No, leave. You're not supposed to be here. Go away. It's a reflection, you silly. Oh my goodness, you little hawker. He's just hanging out. Okay, go. Yes, you're very posturing, very big. It's not another bird, it's a reflection, you silly. Man, ripping up the... Get out. They were over here first. Are you stuck? Oh, I hope they're not stuck. Oh, no, they're not stuck. No, I don't think they're stuck. There they go. Goodbye. Whew, it's getting windy. That's the other thing. I'm pausing for a second. For those that don't know, I live in California. I used to live in the Bay. I'm from the East Coast. I used to live in the Bay Area. Now I live down kind of close to San Diego, LA, about an hour away in like the suburb of nothingness, but it's a desert essentially, and it's the hottest summers I've ever had in my life, and I really don't like it. We're at the end of June, hasn't been that bad. It's like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's like 62 out. It's lovely. I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it while I can. Anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to make that show. I'm gonna send them some prints, but I also got the idea. I was like, maybe I'll send a couple. I still have some misprints of issue 3 of the Hari 4. But I'm like, I don't know, that's weird. Here's a misprint of issue 3. It's one thing if I'm giving it to somebody as like in with some prints they ordered, they already know who I am or whatever, but just a random handout, I don't know, and there's inserts that can fall off. So I'm like, well, maybe issue 1. I'm like, oh, that's a lot, because those books cost me, like, how many can I really give? I mean, I can give 2 or 3, but like, I like to give like 100 or everybody that comes. And then it occurred to me, ash cans. Ash cans. I don't even know if they do them anymore, but they certainly did it back in the day, in the 90s, whatever. There'd be a new book coming out from Image, and Wizard or whoever would have something like half size, folded, mostly black and white with like 6 pages. And I looked into Comics Wellspring, which is where I get my books printed. But then I was like, oh, I don't need that. I need like a Kinko's or a FedEx or whatever, because I'm just going to do copy paper. I'm just going to get like 3 sheets. I think I'm going to do like 8.5 by 11 folded in half, so it'll be like roughly 9 by 6. And just do a couple pages of the book and a little description. Maybe put a coupon code in, like, hey, if you use this, you get, $5 off buying all 3 or free shipping or something that would incentivize people, and would also let me track how many of these handouts translated into something. Maybe I'll make it free shipping. Maybe I'll make it not tied to the book specifically, because then if they go to the site and want to buy a print, that's still good, But this is all stuff I'm thinking that I'm gonna do. I'm thinking this week I'm finishing up Kaijun. I'm finishing up this one commission. Maybe I have the other commission if it happens. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. It's a small commission, something I could do in a day or 2, hopefully. I told them I'd have it to them by the end of July, just in case things happen. But barring that, I feel like by next week, and I've said this before, but I mean it now, by next week I should be caught up on everything. And the kid will be in a summer program for a couple hours a day again. And so I can use those hours. I'll get back to doing 30 to 60 minutes of social media where I do a quick sketch or talk about something and share it, and then have a couple hours left and work on the horror. Matter of fact, some of those initial social media posts, I might just do characters from the horror, Boots or the horror, or other, background things, anything that'll be like, here's a picture, here's a drawing I did today, but it also can serve a dual function as warming up and practicing for the book. And then, yes, jump into the book, but also get this ash can put together, because if I'm going to do it, I need to get it to them by September. And granted, that's a few months away, but time keeps on slipping, baby, right into the future. So anyway, that's sort of like just a little update of what I'm thinking and what I'm trying to get on top of. And then I do have a show. I have Power Morphicon the end of August, which maybe I'll bring some of my books too, but having done Ranger shows and Kaiju shows, there's a bit of crossover, but I usually kind of split it down the middle more or less, and I'm realizing more and more that I should just lean into whatever it is I'm going to and just have a little bit of other stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, that's the big update. See you later. Bye.